discussed that it's important to be clear about the problem we are solving and to analyze it well. Why is it important? Why should we spend time understanding the problem?
Value proposition depends on the identification of problem, proper identification of, and the solution. Insights from the problem identification and solution. Right insight for identifying the proper solution to get customers, true customers, something like that, satisfaction.
Yes, Jayakumar. Excellent. If you remember, the number one reason for startup failure is that we often develop a solution, but we don't know who will use it, why will they use it, which problem does it solve. So you must start with the problem. And the moment you start with the problem, the next question very quickly becomes, who's having the problem? Who are you solving for? Are you solving it for the child as Byju's? Are you solving it as parent as Byju's? Are you solving it as the restaurant in Zomato, or are you solving it for somebody who orders the food, or both? So the who becomes, we discussed a lot about segmenting the market. Remember we said, don't take on the world, don't boil the ocean, make sure you are going, at least initially, going for a narrow problem, narrow solution, narrow customer. We also discussed it's very important to remember in today's world, statements like we have no competition is very, very hard. You must make sure that you understand how what you're doing compared with what others are doing. Maybe in India, maybe outside, maybe direct, maybe indirect. And we discussed a little bit about, there is a difference between developing a product and developing a company. Building a product versus building a startup. If you want to do a startup, you not only have to build a great product, you have to build a great business, which is why we discuss revenue models, etc. Okay, let's jump in today's agenda. First, we're going to talk about, so what is this product or service or a combination that you're building? How do we make sure that really, really great so that customers are happy and we get revenues, etc. Okay, I'm going to show you 4 pictures. See them carefully and tell me what you see is common between them. Okay, picture 1, picture 2, a car, a house, app wireframe, and a PCB board. What's common between them? What are all these?
Sir,
These are all
all
prototypes.
this. Yes, sir.
Sorry, I didn't hear. Aditi?
These are basic models for prototyping.
Okay, they are prototypes. Is that what others said? I didn't hear you. Is that what you said? These are
Yes,
prototypes?
sir.
Yeah.
Like basic model for prototyping.
Excellent. And that's exactly what these are, prototypes. So we know what prototyping is. It's not just for startups, right? You develop prototype as part of your projects and learning and thesis and all of those things. So how would you define a prototype? What is a prototype? Can somebody define it?
A prototype is a mini model, a working model of the product or service, not in the full scale, to ensuring the workability or serviceability of the product or service.
Okay, you say fully
basic
functional.
model.
A prototype should
Fully
be
functional, basic model.
Okay, let me hear some more thoughts. Okay, fair point, Jay Kumar. Let's hear some more. What is a prototype?
It's
The
the
rough
first
image of our product.
Sorry, what of your product?
A rough image of our product.
Image of your product. So can it be functional or can it be non-functional?
Can be functional.
can be, but may not be. If it's an image, right? Okay. Nikita says representation or an image of what you were building may or may not be functional. Okay. Jai Kumar said it has to be functional. Okay. One more view.
The first model or design of something, sir.
Okay. First model, which means it's
First
rough.
model.
Okay. Aniket, that means it's rough.
Yes.
Okay. I think your definitions are pretty correct. It is the first or a preliminary or a rough version of your final solution. It is not your final solution, but a version. Why is it important? How does a prototype help you? It is not the real thing. If you're building an app, a wireframe is not the app. If you're building a car, a wooden mock-up of a car is not the real car. So why bother? How does it help you?
It helps in testing.
Sorry, Aditi followed by Nikita in that order. Go ahead.
So a prototype helps us in early testing. In our early stages of a project, we can also use the testing data for refinement of our ideas. This will help us become more user-friendly and maybe even increase the scale that we are thinking of.
Okay, good point. Nikita?
Give early insights of our product, what obstacles we're gonna get in through the journey of making our product.
Ah, interesting. So you are able to see possible challenges you may have later. Okay, good point. What else?
Yes, sir.
What else? Good point.
Yeah, I think for simulation purposes and pilot testing purposes.
Ah, so you simulate a real environment in a safe space. Also, usually is prototype as expensive as the final product or less expensive?
Less expensive. Less.
Less. Correct. So that's usually what we're trying to do. All of what you said applies here. At a low cost, we are trying to see if our proposed product will really solve the customer's problem. What is it UI? What is UX? We understand these terms, guys? UI, UX? Everybody understands?
User interface.
And UX.
User experience.
User experience.
Okay, very good. अब कोई मुझे फर्क बताया दोनों में. What is UI? What is UX? Take an example. You can take an example of a cell phone.
How to understand how to deal with the users and how the experience, identifying the experience of the user by the
agreed, but a little more.
The prototype.
I agree. So take the example of a cell phone. What is UI in a cell phone and what is UX?
UI means the keyboard display or that.
Okay, icons,
the
color,
communication,
screen. Okay, so all what you see in the screen is UI. What is UX?
The satisfaction the customer get after using the product.
Not after, but Nikita, during. So you may have beautiful. You can see the apps right on my phone. You can have beautiful, nice icons, but the moment I click, nothing opens. It opens very slow. It doesn't go back. So it looked nice, but the experience is not good. See the difference? It also applies to non-technical things. Let's say you buy a shirt. Okay, you see it online. You go to a store. It looks really nice. You wear it, and after a while, it's crumpled. It doesn't look good. It looks very old and faded. So the look was nice, but the experience after one or two washes is not good. So we are able to help detect some of these missing issues. Could be UI issues, could be experience issues. But let's keep in mind, prototyping is not free. It is important. It helps you understand the problems early. Fixing the problem early is cheaper than fixing it later. Agreed. But for high tech, I'll give you an example. For biomedical projects, for big investments like building an airplane, building a prototype can be expensive, but certainly it adds value, and it does take time. Now you are going to enter a prototyping phase in this program. So keep this in mind. Low cost, high fidelity if possible. There are many types of prototypes. So Jayakumar, not every prototype is functional. You may have a paper prototype, just drawings of what it looks like. You may have wireframes. Have you heard the tool Figma? Anyone? Figma?
Yes, sir.
Figma? Yes,
Yes,
it's
sir.
a wireframing tool. So it actually you can create an app. It looks like an app, of course. When you click, nothing happens. But basic UI, movement, scrolling, all that will work out. You can also do, if you're developing a hardware, you can do a basic hardware mockup also. If you're doing a service business like a restaurant or a movie theater, you can use both storyboards as well as road play to do. So these are all not the real product, but a good version, initial version of it. You will also hear this term very often, MVP. Can somebody tell me, have you heard the term MVP? Anyone?
The basic functional model of the product. Basic, fully functional, basic model.
Basic model. Okay. Okay, it's a good definition. Anybody else?
The most basic version which has just enough features to solve the core problem.
Which are just enough features so customers can actually use it. Not just in a prototype, you just get a sense of it. In a viable, you can actually use it. It starts looking like a real product. But I'll tell you what is very important. A MVP is not a prototype, because a prototype by definition is usually not a fully working version of the solution, right? Sorry, if you're speaking, can you mute yourself, please? Or the background noise. If an architect builds a model of a house, that's a prototype. That's never an MVP. You can't enter that house and live. Also, very important, look at the second picture. The moment we say minimum viable product, minimum doesn't mean it has half the functionality of what you want. What you see in the picture is not an MVP. Also, an MVP is not the final product. That the whole point is lost, right? So an MVP is between a prototype and the final version. But it works, so people can play with it, use it, and say, yeah, here's my feedback, it's working or it's not working. So MVP is a little more advanced than a prototype usually. Please keep in mind, minimum doesn't mean unfinished, and final product is not what we want. As I said, it's somewhere in the middle. The idea is very simple. Why were we doing prototype? Because we could test the UI. We could show it to a user and say, can you give feedback? Is it working? But it was a little, the depth was limited. Now we can actually give our MVP to our customers, an app or a product or a phone, and say, see if it does the job. Whatever is important to you, can you make a call? Can you take a picture? You're not giving a piece of paper and say, does the phone look nice? Just keep this in mind. So prototype and MVP are very similar. They are, like I said, MVP usually is more advanced. Prototypes often are tested internally, either known team members, known users, whereas an MVP by definition must be given in the hands of the actual user. Must be. And it's okay for them to say that half the things work, half the things don't work. That is the whole point. The whole idea of both prototypes and MVP is to validate. Before you spend 6 months writing the code for an app, after 1 month, 2 months, it's a little clunky. Take that app to the customer and say, hey, am I in the right direction? So as far as this program is concerned, Sarika, maybe you can comment. Are we building a prototype or an MVP? What do you guys think? Do you have to build an MVP or a prototype?
Both of them.
You have to do both? How much time? You said 3 months, right? You have 3 months to do this. Okay. Keep this in mind. An MVP must solve at least some of the problem you're looking at. Minimum. Remember, And then don't give a half-baked solution. MVP is not half a car. It can be a car which is a little joint here, the doors are a little noisy, the steering is a little tight, but it should be a car. If your final product is a car, it should be a car that's work in progress. Okay, are we good with this? Very important as you go forward. We hear this term very often, value proposition. What does it mean? In general, English, basic English, value proposition of anything. It could be a product, it could be college, it could be vacation. What is a value proposition? What does value mean?
Value given to the customer.
Okay.
Value experienced by the customer.
Very good. And
of our product.
Very good. And what does value mean? When you buy a phone, Jaykumar, what is the value?
We can communicate. We can mobile communication, other service.
Yeah, very good. So the value of a cell phone is you can have clear phone call, you can take great pictures, you can do, run the social media apps, etc., etc. So value proposition talks about benefits that the customer gets. Value proposition is not the features. So if my cell phone is 16 megapixel camera, that's a feature. I can take super sharp pictures even in the dark. Proposition. Please keep in mind, we move away from features to benefits. And what is unique value proposition? When do we say it is unique?
Your product is compared to competitors.
Excellent. Very good. How are you able? Excellent. How are you able to make the customer happy better than others? So value proposition is how do you make the customer's life easier? Right? Save them time, money, effort, whatever. And if you're able to do it better than somebody else, that's your unique value proposition. Well done. So if you think about it, Amazon Prime, the lord of OTTs, but Amazon Prime's unique value proposition is we will give you delivery and lot more product, streaming, deals, maybe some cloud benefits. That's their value proposition. If you notice, they're not saying we will show you Hindi movies, Telugu movies, English movies, 2 shows a day, 6 new shows a week. Those are all features. They even don't say things that 12-hour delivery, 24-hour delivery, 20% discount. What will you get? I will get fast, free delivery of products I like, and I will get to see great content or entertainment. Benefits to your customers, those are important to the customer, right? And it's important, that's why it's important to identify the problem. The customer might say, listen, I'm so used to bad quality network. I just need a consistent connection. The customer is not even saying, give me English movies, French movies, Telugu movies. Any movie is fine, any content is fine, as long as it's good quality and steady. You have to go by what the customers want. This will also come up a lot. Channels. What does that mean? Channels. Can you give me some examples? What is a channel?
Different ways of serving the customers, different modes of serving customers.
Okay, very good. That's one. You service the customer through different modes. And also, how you reach out. You see the megaphone in her hand? How do you actually tell the world who you are? How you sell, how you service, how you reach out, how do you take care? and how do you market yourself? All of those are kinds of channels. And it will vary, right? From Instagram to through which you promote yourself, to Amazon through which you sell, and a delivery partner through whom you deliver, let's say as a Zomato. Different things. They're all channels. This term also appears very often. What is it that you have? Not only are you better than competitors, whatever you have is very hard to copy. So think about it. You know, have you heard of the term IPR? Anyone?
Intellectual property right.
Okay, what does it mean, Jayakumar?
Patent patent for your discovery or contribution. That
very good, excellent.
Sold monopoly in that idea and service or something like that.
Very good. So IPR, intellectual property rights or patents, is how you protect what if you got something new, right? A program, by the way, software program is very hard to patent, but if you come up with something little more tangible, which is innovative, you can file a patent saying, hey, the way I designed this mouse and the way I make it ergonomic is very unique. This is my process. No, it's unique. I don't follow anybody and I don't want others to copy it. If somebody wants to use it, they'll have to pay me or whatever, or take my permission. So you think about it. What is Coca-Cola's unfair advantage? Okay, let's hear somebody who hasn't spoken yet. What do you think Coca-Cola's unfair advantage is? What is the
recipe, the unique recipe it has?
Very good.
Patented recipe.
Yes, and it's, by the way, Coca-Cola operates in like 120 countries, but only 5 people have that formula. Only 5 people know how Coca-Cola is made. And the other unfair advantage it has is that it has been around for 100+ years. Very hard for somebody to copy that level of brand loyalty. Right? When we're thirsty, we often say, oh, let's have a Coke. We may drink Pepsi, but say, oh, let's buy a Coke. That's how strong their unfair advantages. Okay, I want somebody else. Jayakumar, you've been great, but I want to let others comment. What do you see, guys, other than Jayakumar? What do you see? Come on. What does it look like? Jaguar, okay. It's a car.
Tesla, I guess.
Correct. Who was that? Who spoke? It's a car. Harika, yes. It is a car. It is not a Jaguar. It's a Tesla.
No. Tesla, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. All others are right. So you're right. It is a Tesla. Now take some example. And Tesla has been in the news. Actually, Elon Musk has been in the news. But let's see. Let's try to find some of the Tesla. What is Tesla's value proposition? What benefit does Tesla bring to the customers? When you drive a Tesla, what do you feel? What do you get? You get a car, but what do you get? What do you feel?
Sustainability. It has fast acceleration because it's a battery operated.
Very good. So it makes you feel good that you're being sustainable, you're saving the environment, and you're still having a good ride. Very good, Aditi. What else? You're bang on, actually, Aditi. Ease of driving, yeah. Electric smart car with automatic driving and brake, perfect. So you see, automatic driving and brakes is a feature. Brake is a feature, but the fact that safety is taken care of is a value proposition. Okay, so that's as far as Tesla goes. Now tell me, who's the #1 competitor to Tesla today? Does anybody know? User friendly is good, Sudaiva.
Baidu, Chinese Baidu.
Chinese. What is the name? B.
Baidu.
You're right. BYD. They actually sold more cars last year than Tesla did. You know what BYD stands for? BYD. Anybody? BYD, Chinese electric car maker. Stands for, okay, I will wait. Somebody can type it in maybe. What is BYD? Build your dreams. So anyway, they are giving competition to Tesla a lot. Okay, so Tesla, we discussed value proposition. What is its unique? Well, what's so unique about Tesla? That BYD doesn't have it, etc. What's so unique about Tesla? It is superior technology, patented technology. It has better battery range, and certainly it has a better brand. People know Tesla. People don't know BYD. What is Tesla's unfair advantage? What is it Tesla has that are very hard for others to copy? Yeah. Although, Roman, these days Elon Musk may be a disadvantage given all the trouble he's causing. But you're right. The brand of Elon Musk and their proprietary technology is their unfair advantage. That's why they are the leaders in this space. Absolutely right. And how does Tesla reach out to its potential customers and customers? How does it tell the world, this is what I am, come to me, or if you already bought the car, this is how you can get service? Can you think of channels that Tesla uses? X? Oh, absolutely right. They own X. So, of course, they use X a lot. But they're all over the place. All social media, so much of PR that happens. They're physical showrooms. In fact, I was in one a couple of weeks ago in New York. It was amazing. They have a robot. They have the engine of the Tesla right there. There are 3 or 4 working versions. It's really cool. Really, really cool. Especially the new version that they have. What is it called? The new version, the big one. Ghost? I forget. What is it called? The new version of Tesla. Right? Truck-like. Cool. Of course, the app and service centers also help. So, folks, for any startup, these are very critical things to discuss. They all look the same, but they aren't. And we will get into those for your startups. And we'll do that by using this term called lean canvas. What does canvas mean in general?
Yeah.
What is it?
Background of a picture.
Cybertruck. Aditi, thank you. Cybertruck is what I saw. It was cool. So what is the canvas?
The background in which the picture is.
Okay, kind of, little more. Think about it. What does the painter paint on? Canvas. So canvas is you're right, it's a background, but more importantly, it's a blank sheet and you can do whatever on it. Blank slate, absolutely. Could be a whiteboard, could be an actual parchment, could be piece of paper, whatever you want, right? What does lean mean? English word lean. Something is lean or someone is lean.
Something is very narrow.
Narrow, thin, romances, good. What else? What else?
In the lowest version, like.
Yeah, okay. Lean is also new version. Okay. Also, I'm giving a hint. Concrete. No, the opposite of concrete. Opposite of concrete.
Basic
Roman.
model.
Little more.
Able
to do
basic.
Flexible. Basic model, yes, Jayakumar, and flexible. Thin, lean, able to bend, able to do a lot of things, able to change. So, folks, a lean canvas is one picture you take of your startup. So if your startup, or if your startup could take a selfie of itself, what would it see? That's what the lean canvas has. It's called lean because you modify it. It's called canvas because you can write and define your startup any way you want. And the way you define it today, chances are 20 days later it will be difficult. So it's changing. You're drawing a new picture on top of it. So that's the best way to look at it. Omkar, yes, if you have time, we will continue in the end. Yes, yes, yes. So this is one page view of your startup. We will look at 9, actually 10 pieces of it. Next level startup, I'm not sure what it meant, but yeah, it looks like it's a single page view of your startup, as simple as that, with some elements. We'll talk about these elements. Okay, let's do this. Let's together complete a lean canvas for Zomato. We know Zomato, we love Zomato. We will fill it up knowing what Zomato does as far as B2C when we order, you and I order. Okay, one thing at a time. Who does Zomato mostly cater to? Which customer segment does Zomato cater to? Who orders the most on Zomato? Youth, very good. And premium customers and working professionals who may be short on time. Foodies, absolutely right, Ahmed.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, what is the difference between lean Canva model and business Canva?
Okay, good question, Manama. So they're both serving the same purpose, which is representing your startup at a very high level. They both have blocks in them and very similar in the content. Lean Canvas is usually suitable for early stage startups. And BMC, business model canvas, is usually for a growth later stage startup. You can use either. There is no problem. You can use either. Key message is really the same. For early stage, I recommend the lean canvas. By the way, in general, these are all called business models. The business model canvas, lean canvas, there are 2, 3 others. They're all BMCs, business model canvases. Okay. So customer segment, yeah, I think you nailed it. People who like food, people who are busy, who like to cook, who don't like to cook, people who are lazy, all kinds of customer segments Zomato addresses. Look on the left side, extreme left. Which problem were these people having that Zomato solved? Pre-Zomato, if you were a student in a hostel, if you were at home chilling with friends or family, what was the problem that you were facing? Yeah.
Everybody wants to get something different.
Okay, not enough variety. We couldn't get food in good time. You have to state a problem as a problem, right? Too many choices. There are 4 people in a house, 4 different things people want. One wants biryani, the other wants chow mein. Very hard to coordinate. Okay, what else? Okay, you may not have seen it because you've always seen Zomato, but people like me who were there before Zomato came, we actually kept a list of all the restaurant phone numbers at home. Chinese A, Indian B, whatever. So anytime we wanted to, we would call them up. Sometimes they pick up the phone, sometimes they can take the order, sometimes they goof up the order. They say it's coming in 20 minutes, take 2 hours. It's a huge problem. So the problem was we didn't know where to go. We were restricted by those 5 numbers we had. Information about food, restaurants, and the food delivery was so inefficient. So they were solving the problem of me wanting to taste other kinds of food, but I didn't know where to go. What is the main solution? Main solution is the app, along with, of course, the delivery process. That is really what they do. They've created an app that makes it easy. Yeah, all kinds of food in one place. Nikita, actually, that's you coming to the next point, maybe. What is the unique value proposition? What benefit is Zomato adding to your life? Tell me. What does Zomato make you feel? Very good.
Convenience in purchasing of foods, what we want, what we
Very
like.
good. Very good. Convenience in getting food that you love. Very good. And knowing where things are, so you can track the order, right? Variety of restaurants. Absolutely. So the value proposition is giving you a choice and making your having choice and letting you order from a wide range of restaurants easily in one place rather than going to 10 different phone numbers and calling up 10 different people. That's the unique value proposition. When you think of unique value propositions, how it makes you feel. It's an app, yes. It has restaurants, yes. How does it make you feel? Makes me feel relaxed. Makes me feel I can experiment with food. What is Zomato's unfair advantage? What is it that they have others will find very hard to copy? Although these days Swiggy and Zomato are very similar. But anyway, there used to be a food delivery company called Food Panda. Have you heard of it? Anybody? Came and vanished. Raised a lot of money and vanished. So what do you think Zomato's unfair advantages?
Customer loyalty and their extensive restaurant network.
Aditi, bang on. Bang on. Large customer base who is committed. It's a good brand, so people will not switch. Excellent. Well done, all of you. Which are the channels through which Zomato either tells customers to come to them or services them once they are their customers? What channels does Zomato use? How do you know? How does Zomato communicate to you?
Social media.
Social media.
Their representatives, the selling boys have that logo.
Okay, have the logo everywhere. They recognize restaurants. You're right. What?
Their own app and Google Ads.
There you go. Google Ads and app notifications. Online ads as well. Social media ads, Nikita says, notifications. And, okay, let me give you a hint. They're also very good at it. Did anybody see the Kapil Sharma show posters? You're right. Lots of memes. Kapil Sharma show in which the founder came. Founder of Zomato was invited. Did anyone see that show? So Dipender Goyal was there. In fact, founder of Infosys was also there, same show. So anyway, Rumam, you agree with that, right? He came on that Kapil Sharma show, got a lot of PR, although it was about him, actually, to be honest. It was about him and his Mexican wife who was also on the show. Zomato got a lot of publicity from that one appearance. So good PR is also your channel. Okay. Metrics. Do you understand the term metrics? Metrics means, in general, metrics means not the metric system. Metrics. And it's not Matrix the movie, metrics. Anyone?
Different factors arranged, contributing the.
But what is the term metric? What does the term metric mean?
The factors, different variables.
Okay, variables, facts, measurements. Thank you, Jay Kumar and Ipsita. These are all numbers that help understand how anything is, right? You can have a number on everything out there. The speed of a car, the temperature in the city, the AQI levels in the city. You can measure everything out there. So metrics is a general term. So what are the key numbers, measurements that Zomato collects to help them understand how they are doing? Zomato is doing well or not? Give me some numbers. If you were the head of Zomato, what numbers would you want to track? Number of orders, number of active users, what kind of rating I'm getting? Very good. Feedback, very good. Excellent. What else? Okay, so vast variety of metrics, from number of people who download the app to number of people who, thank you, I was waiting for that, number of food providers, number of people who use it, number of people who are ordering, and number of restaurants on the platform, right? And it's not just number of orders. They also track average order volume. So there may be 1,000 people ordering, but if everybody is ordering only 50 rupees worth of khana, Zomato makes very little money, no? But if there are 1,000 people and each is ordering 1,000 rupees order, lot more money for Zomato. Interestingly, there was one metric Zomato was tracking. By the way, do you know if you place an order, make the payment, and if you cancel the order, do you get your money back? What's your experience? Can you cancel and get your money back on Zomato?
In the starting only.
Yeah, they give you some 5-6 minutes, I think, to cancel, right, Aditi?
Yes, sir.
5-10 minutes. If you cancel in 5 minutes or so, then it's cancelled. So otherwise, you lose your money. So they were tracking a number, and they said, on a daily basis, something like 50,000 orders were cancelled, which means they don't have to deliver the order. Food is either wasted, thrown, or eaten by the delivery person or whatever. So they said, that's a lot of food. That's a lot of orders. So one scheme they started, let's say I order a pizza and I cancel after 10 minutes. And instead of, wasting that food, they know where I am, right? My location. They'll send a message to or push notification to all people in, let's say, within 2 kilometers saying, hey, we have a pepperoni pizza that is hot and ready. Normal price is 500. Would you like it for 250? So instead of wasting food, they said, we'll give it at 50% discount. I don't think they're doing it anymore. But anyway, that's one of the metrics they were tracking. Now, warning, a lot of people, when I talk to, and everybody is obviously on social media, I say, which metrics will you track? And they say things like, oh, number of followers, number of likes. That's okay. That's fine. But it's not really measuring the success of your business. So make sure it's okay to have some of those, but you got to have some more business metrics as well. Cost structure in the lean canvas is not asking you to put numbers. We're not saying, estimate how much money Zomato is spending. We're saying what kinds of things do you need to spend on to run the business? So for Zomato, a big spend is technical infrastructure that they maintain. Plus, they do a lot of spend on marketing and delivery partners and all of that. So the big expenses for Zomato. How does Zomato make money? Can you think of ways? How do they make money? Who pays Zomato?
Delivery commissions.
Okay, and how much is that? Do you know? Delivery charge or delivery commission? Which one did you mean, Aditi?
Delivery commission, because on every delivery, the restaurant is paid a percent amount and the rest is gone to Zomato. It depends on the restaurant. They have categories for that.
But do you want to guess roughly how much they charge? You're right. How much do they charge?
On average, 20%.
Yeah, which is a lot of money, no? Actually, a lot of other comments are coming. You guys are absolutely right. So the biggest revenue is commission from restaurants, 20 to 30%. So if you order 1,000 rupees worth of stuff, the restaurant only gets 700, let's say. That's one. Two, they do have some shipping, delivery / platform fees. Three, they run ads. So if you're a new restaurant on Zomato, if you want to show up at the top of the search, they will charge you money. And then they have subscription. How many of us have gold? So think about it. Many ways of making money. These are money we discussed last time. Many revenue streams, many revenue models. The piece that's not here, which I call the 10th piece usually, is competition. Who is your competition? So Swiggy, restaurants, etc., etc. Will be the 10th block. But this is your lean canvas. Honestly, this is a fairly good representation of Zomato as a business. So if you have to describe your business, like I said, one page, don't write too much, 9-10 different small post-its, this is the framework to use. It's a selfie, it's a view of your business. Any question or comment? You will present this next week, by the way, for your startup. But let me advise you on some things that are very important. Number one, you can describe your problem and solution, put it in ChatGPT and say, give me lean canvas, it will give you the whole thing. By the way, it's very evident to me when you present and it's coming from ChatGPT, I can make it out. So my recommendation is, yes, you're right, dine out and Zomato commissions are also there, correct? So my recommendation, don't ask ChatGPT to do it. You take the first attempt. Come, make it it's very easy, right? Should not take you hours. 30 minutes, 30 minutes, you should be done. Simple PPT will do it. I would suggest you do it and bring it over next week, take our views, and then maybe use ChatGPT afterwards. It's supposed to be simple. 2-3 bullets in every block. That's all you need. You don't need kahani. You don't need paragraphs. Simple bullets. All of you are teams. Here's what I recommend. If you really want to make sure if all the team members are on the same page, literally, if you're 3 of you, each of you should prepare a lean canvas independently. You all know which problem you're solving. You all have a sense of which product you're building. Do it separately and then come and compare notes. I've seen powerful insights happen when people do it this way. So don't write stories. A lot of things you don't know yet. It's very early days. You're still at the idea stage. You haven't validated so many things. It's okay. At this point, there may be just assumption. That's okay. Put it down. By the time you come to your prototype stage, chances are your lean canvas will look very different. It's okay. That's the whole point. Do it today, visit after a month or two, change it, and keep going. So next week, I would expect each team to present this. You can use whatever PPT, you decide the format. But I would like you to present these 9 blocks for your startup. Questions, comments? Otherwise, let me ask you a few things. Let's do some practice sessions here. We will look at some of the blocks of a lean canvas and take some well-known examples. So which problem is Paytm solving? Before Paytm, Google Pay came, what's the problem? What were people suffering from? For all the UPIs have come about, it happened only last 4, 5, 6 years, right?
Cashless convenience.
Cashless convenience. Problem, people did not have right cash, right change. It wasn't easy to use digital payments for every day. Buying a bread, I didn't know, will it work, is it safe? I wanted to pay an auto wala and I was struggling with the change and exact amount. All of those are issues with Paytm that Paytm solved, and Paytm was the first one, of course. And 24/7, correct? Exactly. You don't have to go to an ATM. The bank is in your phone. Have you heard of Zerodha, folks? Do you know Zerodha? Yes? Yes, okay. It's an investment fintech startup. Which customer segment does it focus on? Number one, it focuses on many now, but the one it started with. Which customer segment? Hint, it's not traders, Omkar. Actually, hint, it's people like, let's say, people close to you, your age group. So it actually started by young people who were tech savvy, could easily use an app, who did not want to be running to retail shops to buy, sell, and they wanted, yes, young tech savvy to wanted to do things on their own. I want to control my own thing. I don't want to go to third person. They buy X, sell Y. Should I buy? Everything's right here in the app for me. We've discussed this already. Oh, interesting. What metrics do you think Instagram tracks? I mean, many. Can you think of some key ones? Instagram, this is one of the pieces, right, in the lean canvas, metrics. If you were Instagram, what metrics would you track? Think about it. If you're Instagram, active users, number of active users, Ipsita, very good, and amount of time I spend every day. App downloads, app usage is great, but I'm winning if more and more people are opening the app every day and spending 10 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours. That's good engagement. Absolutely right, Ipsita. Greater engagement is better for me. Coca-Cola we've discussed. Yeah, number of users, trends, time usage. Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, and what are people watching? OpenAI, we know this. What is their unfair advantage? Many people have come after OpenAI, right? Including Chinese companies. But OpenAI still has an unfair advantage. What is it? What is it that OpenAI has that very hard for others to copy? Indian companies, Government of India wants to create an OpenAI for Indian OpenAI. They can, but still there's some great data. Oh, good one. Okay, they have lots and lots of data. Large data set is their absolute unfair advantage. I agree. And they're the first mover. They have great algorithms, great AI algorithms, great data, early mover. And by the way, they've been paying, first one to introduce, correct, Omkar? They've been paying this humongous salaries to attract AI talent, right? You heard recently Google or Facebook, I forget, hundreds of millions of dollars they're giving. Yeah, very correct. You guys giving all the right answers. So point I'm making is every company is different. You will, and their own APIs that help you connect with so many different other apps. Correct. You will again look at your startup, even though you haven't done some of this. You don't have a solution, right? But you know the segment, you know the problem, you know what the solution will look like. Since you know the customer segment, you can think of the value proposition you'll have. Early days, but think of channels, metrics, and other things as well. Okay, folks, I introduced this last time. Some of you I know have already registered. I wanted to reintroduce this to you. We have a platform which is free, particularly for early stage startups. It will help you connect with the right people, co-founders, mentors, investors. There's lots of tools, a lot of community. So I do suggest you spend a little time on the platform, and if you can sign up, it'll be great, free. Questions? Comment? Otherwise, we are ready to listen to some presentations if you have. As far as we are concerned, next week we will continue with our presentation, Lean Canvas. If you have the previous presentation from last time, I'm happy to look at those as well. Questions, comments? Otherwise, Sarika, we can invite. We had a list from last time, right? People wanted to present, we didn't have time.
I guess Shreya might have this list, but we can randomly pick, can we?
We can. Let's see. If somebody had volunteered last week and we didn't have time for last time, you want to go first, and then we'll give it to others as well. Go ahead. Who wants to go? Okay, let's just take Sarika. Let's take volunteers randomly. So if you have the presentation from last week, which was largely around problem, target customer segments, competitors, etc. If you have just one slider on that, we're happy to look at it. Somebody had asked earlier, no, that can we present today? Somebody put it out in the chat. Sarika, were you tracking?
Sir, I want to present, but I am on the way to my hostel. I think it will take 10 minutes or so.
Oh, I see. Okay, Jayakumar. If in the meantime somebody else is presenting, that will be good.
Okay, sir. After 10 or 15 minutes, I may be able to present.
Okay, I hope somebody else can present before that. Thank you, Jayakumar. Somebody wanted to present, right? Vanama, you want to present? I'm trying to see in the chat. Somebody who did want to present. I don't know if it's Jayakumar. Okay. Once again,
Vanama in the chat box, she wrote that she wanted to. Yeah.
Okay. So Vanama, are you ready? We are happy to listen.
Yeah, sir. I'm sharing my PPT over right now.
Okay, very good. Go ahead.
Okay. So is PPT visible?
No, we can see your messages. Now it is, yes. Can you increase the size?
Wait 1 minute. Now.
Okay, I can't see much.
Hello.
Let me see. They're better.
Actually, I'm in my college hours, so I can't use my laptop.
Got it. Okay. Good for me now. Yeah. So go ahead.
Good afternoon this is Vamsi. So here I'm here to present my innovation idea called as Magna Packs Smart Menstrual Care with Mineral Revolution for Pain-Free Menstruation and Integrated Diagnosis System. The core problem why we have chosen this idea is dysmenorrhea. Dysmenorrhea is a condition where every girl feels intense due to the increasing of an hormone called as prostaglandin in every woman. This dysmenorrhea condition affects every woman in their daily life activity and decrease the work productivity. Coming to the global impact, around menstruating individuals, 40% experiencing severe pain and disturbs daily activities. So overall, the studies came that 9 to 30% of total work hours per menstruating individual are annually wasting off. So, and imagine a schoolgirl and rural woman suffering with related issues due to delayed diagnosis and limited healthcare access. So we came up with an innovative solution called as Magna Pads, consists of 2 stages. So let us coming to the statistical data analysis. The frequency dysmenorrhea by age group, we can see around 12 to 19 years old people, schoolgirls is having a more chance to feel dysmenorrhea condition, and least from the 44. And according to the World Health Organization, in conditions, 42% of women with reproductive age are suffering anemia globally, and 3 in 10 women are suffering by PCOS globally, with 70% of undiagnosed, and 1 in 10 women at risk of diabetes. We conducted a survey in adopted college of our Ignan Pharmacy College. So the name Sekuru has an 52% of women having lack of early diagnosis, and health conditions are day by day was decreasing due to the lack of due to lack of early diagnosis. And this is the data of three villages taken due to the delayed diagnosis. Imagine within 3 villages they are suffering with total women population of 52%. Imagine about the overall India and overall world due to delayed diagnosis. To this we came with an innovative solution called Magna Pact. Magna Pacts consist of 2 stages. Stage 1 is magnetic and mineral revolution, and stage 2 is Magna Pacts containing detachable strip with AI powered analytics. So the stage 1 is then first is the only product is in market around the world. There is no sanitary pad in the world to treat menstrual cramps via sanitary pad. Here to make a sanitary pad that reduce the menstrual cramps by using a sanitary pad. And the second stage is the sanitary pads consist of a detachable strip. The detachable strip holds the menstruating blood. Detachable strip was sent into a bioanalyzer. The bioanalyzer analyzes the biomarkers and gives us the data about testing and all of this. So this helps every woman to not go into a laboratory for their early checkupping. Can help them to early diagnosis their health conditions such as PCODs, PCOS, and other. You can see the illustration diagram how it is placed over here. This is the mechanism, and these are the futures. What we are trying to give through the analyzing devices, the tracking of blood sugar, diabetes, and PCOS and hormonal balance tracking. So coming to the unique features of our product. It is climate suit and long-term usability. Next, while going to the go-to-market strategy, how our invention comes into the reality. These are the segments you stress and could study in an extensive way, and how can the revenue can be generated. But this is the cost illustration of our structure. These are the revenue generation. So where we can get revenue from e-commerce website, by subscription model, and by marketers and clinics, government tenders, affiliated partnerships, geo collaborations. Data will be stored at care. Women can have their there is any miscommunication or misleadings in the data, the app itself alerts there is an insight in the menstrual blood. So from the app, she can contact the gynecologist provided by our app, or she can contact the gynecologist she needed in our app. So this helps a customer, like a patient and a doctor via through a mobile app. This reduces the intensives and risk of women. The targeted population are menstruating individuals, condition, teenagers and young adults, individuals with PCOS and endometriosis, health and premenopause women. Coming to the feedback analysis, as I earlier said, the stage 1 Magna Pads has been done. We are in a stage of a compilation of data received from the feedback forms. As stage 1 is completed, we are in a total mood to make a prototype of the stage 2. What I am saying is detachable and biopower. On the stage 1 Magna Pads, we distributed our Magna Pads to over 200 menstruating individuals feeling with menstrual cramps called as dysmenorrhea condition. Among that dysmenorrhea condition of 200 members, 50 members are feeling pain relief by using our pad. We extensively made a survey in adopted colleges and adopted schools and adopted villages of Vignan Pharmacy College. So you can see the survey conducted in a village called as Nara Koduru, educating every woman what is meant by menstrual cramps, what is the of etc., and how our product helps them to reduce their menstrual cramps and to implement and well-being of a woman, and they applied for the utility patent also. You can see the utility patent details, and was published in Indian Journal of Patents. And meet our team. Thank you.
Okay, Vanama, thank you. Very comprehensive. But you've also done a lot of work. How long have you been working on this?
Sir, actually, I'm working from overall 8 months, sir.
I see. What is your background? What are you studying?
So pharmacy, B pharmacy, second year, sir.
I see. And have you done any prototyping for this?
Prototype has been already done, sir.
Which stage
So
1 or stage 2?
Stage 1, sir.
Do you have any pictures of the prototype you can show us?
Yeah, sir. Can I share now?
Yes, yes. Go ahead. We'd love to see.
Yeah. So this, you can see what is the front view and what is the back view. So this is the labeling of our pack, sir. You can have a QR code. When you scan the QR code, you can get what ingredients used in the sanitary pad and what is the methodology used in the sanitary pad also, sir.
You said some magnetic technology in this, right?
Yeah, sir.
I see. What kind of feedback have you gotten on this so far?
Sir, initially we have distributed to till now a 200 sanitary pads only, sir. Hello.
Yeah. 200 given, huh?
Yeah, sir. 200 sanitary pads only given to the school girls, sir. Like girls studying with 8th class, 9th class, 12 to 18 years age. So from them, we received the data, and we are looking broader and so make an awareness camp and medical camps also.
So what is the data
like
saying?
nearby hospitals.
Are these girls facing less problems?
Yes,
or what is the data? What percentage less?
Sir, initially from our data, we came to know that 70% are feeling menstrual cramps in a monthly basis, sir.
78% less.
78%?
No, because of these pads, do they feel cramps less?
Yeah, sir. This reduces the cramps, sir.
Okay. So where are you? Okay, and stage 2, where are you in that?
Sir, in stage 2, we are in a mood to making of a diagram, sir. So from stage 2, we started just like 2-3 weeks back. So first we have to make an 3D diagram, and first we need to know what are the components to be placed in the bioanalyzer, and what are the biomarkers that should be used to treat treating and detecting, sir. For this, we need a lot of research background things and incubation support, sir.
So can you launch the pads in stage 1, or will you wait for stage 2 to finish?
No, we will launch stage 1 within of further next 6 months into the market. And after this completion of the stage 1 into the market, we'll open this to stage 2 again to the market, sir.
Okay. And pricing wise, give me a sense. How would you price it at stage 1 compared to others in the market?
Sir, actually, we made a cost structure by using of 2 stages. With I need to with the combination of the 2 stages. While combination stages, the cost carry pad is 25 rupees single pad. Well, to the market nowadays the rate into 20 rupees a single pack, sir.
So 25 is your cost, or 25 is what you will sell?
Selling price, sir.
What is your production price?
Production price at 18 rupees per pack, sir.
I see. By the way, we'd also love to see you. Can you wave and say hello? It would be good to you're doing so much work.
Sir.
I also noticed your college has put out, well done. College has put out a nice LinkedIn post on you.
Yeah, sir. Actually, we are the top 3 from the startup Mahakumbh also, sir. And for Minister of HR and IT regarding project, and he said that he will take as a pilot project in Ratan Tata through Ratan Tata Innovation Hub also in AP, sir.
Excellent. Well done. Well done.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Any questions for Vanama?
Sir, I need some help from
Yes,
side,
yes.
sir.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sir, actually, we students of pharmacy background doesn't have much knowledge about IT and that business, tracking of the business, sir. For this, I need some of the experts to guide us. So this classes was helping me a lot to learn from the initial stage to the final stage, sir. As this is the second mentor and first mentor from Jitendra sir. Jitendra sir had extensively said about what is meant by the designing and what is defining our problem statement, sir. You are the second guide from us. So I am listening continuously your classes that are helping a lot, sir. And actually, 2-3 days back, I was selected for the SAP regional round, sir. From regional round to finals. So they said that you need to make a business Canva model. I don't know about business Canva model right now, sir. But listening your class now, what I asked previously, what is meant by a lean Canva model and business Canva model, I can regard that, sir. This helped me a lot. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Vanama, and all the best. You're on to something good. Now, if you need more people on your team who have a business background or marketing background, why don't you sign up on startly.in and look for co-founders who have that background?
Sir, actually, I know just in the class I know about the Starly, sir. I'll log into that portal.
Log in, and
yes,
then you can look for people. There are interns, there are business people, there are co-founders. So you will find people who will help you build.
Yes, sir.
We're on to the right track. Good luck, Vanama. Folks, do you have any questions or comments for Vanama? Would you like to ask or maybe contribute? Okay, well done. Let's see if Jayakumar is ready to present. Jayakumar? Sarika, can you reach out?
It's still all
No?
the way. It's
Achha. Okay. Vanama, Deep had a question for you. Vanama?
Sir?
So Deep Prabha is asking, are your sanitary pads biodegradable?
Yeah, sir.
Yes. Are they?
Sir, for this, I want to make a denotion, sir. So every sanitary pad in the market using a plastic blended material to make the sanitary pad, sir.
Yes.
But according to my research, I came to know that there is a biodegradable material called as non-woven fabric. So along with non-woven fabric, we are using a blending of cotton along with plant fiber, sir. So from our research side, we came to know that plant fibers has more absorbent capacity than cotton. So
Correct.
blending a cotton with a plant fiber such as banana fiber, leaf fiber can help to make it as a biodegradable product, sir.
Okay, no plastic, right?
Sir.
Okay, good.
And what
good.
I'm saying that the chip is also going to be made through a biodegradable material, sir.
Okay. There was another startup I was mentoring. Look them up on the internet. They called Nariksha, Narikshah, Nariksha. I will maybe type it in because they're also doing similar work. So maybe you can collaborate.
Yeah, sir.
Okay, thank you, Sarika. Back to you. See if there's any candidate.
Not yet. Mm, I guess we can ask randomly if someone is willing to.
Okay,
I have
Omkar, you
received
wanted to?
one.
Omkar.
Oh,
Omkar is saying.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me present first.
Yes.
Okay, sir, I am myself Omkar. I am from Odisha, and my team name is Aura Vault. So, before moving forward, let me take you to a village in Odisha that is Tentuli Poda. That's a Odia name, right on the edge of the forest. Okay, there is no Wi-Fi. The power supply is unpredictable. Yet at night, wild boars, they destroy crops and sometimes strangers sneak in.
I see.
So there is a
Okay.
farmer named Madhusudan. He wakes up every morning unsure of what he might find. He can't afford security guards or expensive camera systems, but
Correct.
his needs are real and urgent. Now multiply Madhusudan's situation across thousands of villages in India, near forest, rivers, mountains, and even in flood-prone zones. So there is no real-time monitoring, no electricity, and no alerts when something goes wrong. So this is the problem we are solving. A blind spot in India's surveillance infrastructure. It's not just about theft, it's about safety, trust, and preparedness. This happens in places that are constantly left out of the digital world. Now comes the validation part. How did we validate it? We spoke with forest rangers in Satkosia. There is a place in Odisha. Uh, we talked to them and farmers near Malkangiri and NGOs working in Assam's flood-prone areas. So, from this kind of interviews and talks, one ranger told us we didn't have eyes where we need them the most. It means they can't surveillance at the time the surveillance is quite needed. That stuck with us. So we built Aura Vault.
How many
Uh,
such farmers did you talk to, Omkar?
uh, in my village there are about 30 farmers. So I have conversed with at least 20 and 25 of them.
I see. And the threat is from wild boars or other threats?
Not wild boar. They also suffer from crop theft, and uh, as Odisha is a disaster-prone region, also destroy crops.
I see. Okay. So that's your
Then
solution, or what?
we came up and yes, sir.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Then we come up with an idea that is Aura Vault, a smart self-powered security pod designed for the harshest and most disconnected zones. Its benefits are it doesn't need internet, it doesn't need the grid, it uses sensors to detect movement, heat, and sound, and an AI brain inside filter out normal events from actual threats. And all the data is stored securely, and instead of relying on online servers, it syncs using long-range wireless or picked up by drones flying overhead. So now coming to our target customers.
No, hold on. So in a farm which is, let's say, half acre, how many such pods will you need? Omkar? Omkar?
Call them Naxals.
I think no,
So,
sorry, Omkar. Omkar, question for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How is each pod powered, and how many pods will you need in a typical farm?
Our pod will be like it's being planned to design in such a way that it will use a battery and also a conventional power like solar energy to recharge itself and uh, regenerate its power
Okay.
to
And
provide a continuous power supply.
got it. And how many will you need to cover a farm?
It will work on actually mesh networking. Like one pod transfers its log to another pod, and another pod will transfer to one another pod. So in a large area, we need many of the pods, but in a small area, we will need all very little amount.
So for the farmers you spoke to, were they small farmers or big farmers?
So they include small farmers as well and big farmers also.
So for a small farmer, how many pods will you need?
Uh, if his land is a very in a very small area, he can manage with one or two pods.
Okay. Okay.
But for a very large area, much more pod are needed.
कर अच्छा आपकी presentation नहीं दिख रही मुझे.
Okay.
So
Sir,
अभी
is it
अभी
visible now?
नहीं अभी what stage are you at? Are you designing? Are you prototyping? कहाँ पे हैं आप अभी?
Sir, actually we haven't designed our first prototype yet. Actually, we are on vacation right now. So if once the vacation is over, we will start designing that.
And have you seen other people who might be doing similar things?
Okay, sir, our competitors are like traditional surveillance systems like CCTVs and geofencing drones and expensive satellite trackers. But they have their own drawbacks. CCTVs can't work in without connectivity, and geofencing drones they have also battery issues and they need continuous monitoring.
And also
And
expensive.
satellite trackers are quite expensive for this.
Okay. So what is your roadmap? It's okay, you don't need to present. What is your roadmap? So by when will you have the first prototype? By when will you test it in the fields?
Sir, by 2 months we will ready our prototype, and testing I think it will be completed very soon after the designing prototype.
Where is your institute? How far are you from? What is? I mean, how from a home is your institute?
Sir, I live in a it's about 200 kilometers.
So if you're at the college, how will you test with farmers?
I have to come to my village and then deploy those pods.
I see. Okay. Sounds very interesting.
Yes, sir.
I would want you to create a prototype, even if it doesn't have all the features, not too much AI, etc. Take it to the field, test it in a real environment as much as you can, because it's
Yes, sir.
not just no electricity, right? Wind, dust, rain. You have to make sure
Yes, sir.
it functions well, right, in a real environment. That to me,
Yes,
that's
sir.
extremely vital.
It's our pods are modular, affordable, temper resistant, and runs by itself. This is the unique selling points actually.
I agree. So once you design it, please test it quickly so that you get feedback.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
But sounds good. You're on the right track, but I'd love to hear how you're going. Maybe keep in touch afterwards.
Yes, sir.
Right? All the best. Thank you, Omkar.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Well done. Sarika?
Anyone else who wants to show their favorite uh, ideas or something? Haven't received anything yet in the chat.
Okay, end of the day, so I won't push it anymore. But folks, thank you. Please remember, you can share the